So, in the last class, we talk about present simple. Today, I'm going to teach you this structure is a very important structure when it comes to present simple tense. All right. So let me teach you the same structure again one more time. Let me give you the revision. How often and do you? How often do you? How often? Whenever we do, how often do you? How often do I? How often do they? How often do we? So we can use it. And with third person, we use does, right? How often does he? How
Um,
often does she? Along with the action. For example,
mm,
how often do you go to the cinema? How often do you go to office? How often do you do you sing a song? How often do we go to office? How often do they go to office, right? And when you're talking about a third person, you will say how often does someone, like how often does your brother go to office? How often does your boss come to office? Yeah, how often does your mother cook biryani, right? Something like that.
okay.
And
Okay.
same thing.
So answer is a
Mhm,
so
mhm, mhm.
answer is a
Let me tell you the answer. Wait, because you will make the mistake again. So let me teach you one more time. Because before 5 minutes ago, you were making the same mistake, right? That's why I'm giving you the revision. So in answer, there are a lot of possibilities. There are a lot of words that you have to remember. We call it frequency of adverb. What do we call? Frequency of adverb. But the name is not important. So there are three lists. Always, mostly, normally, usually, commonly, daily. These are the words that shows most of the time. Like the activities keep happening with the with a very less break. It is keep happening again and again, and there is less break. Like I always go to office. Yeah, I mostly go to office except Sundays. Yeah, I normally go to office. Or if I'm going to office 5 days a week, I can say I usually go to office. I commonly go to office. Yeah, I daily go to office. I go to office daily, right? Something like that. And when there's a long break, you can say I sometimes go to office. Now there is mistake that I observed that you were speaking 5 minutes before. You were making some mistakes. You were saying I sometime. The sentence is I sometimes. Okay, it's not sometime. It is sometimes. When action happen and there's a break, like you go to cinema and then you go to cinema after 1 year, you can say I sometimes go to cinema, like kabhi kabar. I sometimes go to cinema. Sometimes के बदला बोल सकते हो I occasionally do go to cinema. Occasionally, sometimes same. I barely go to cinema. मतलब कभी कभार मुश्किल से कभी सिनेमा जाता हूँ. I barely go to cinema. अब बोल सकते हो I rarely go to cinema. मतलब कभी शायद कोई मुश्किल से कभी क्यों तो क्यों मतलब बहुत कम. I hardly ever go to cinema. मतलब बहुत ही कम कभी सिनेमा जाता हूँ. उसके बाद अगर कभी भी नहीं जाते I never go to cinema. Always means हमेशा. Mostly means ज्यादातर. Normally मतलब आमतौर पे, usually अक्सर, वही ज्यादातर आमतौर पे अक्सर. Commonly मतलब वही आमतौर पे, daily. और daily और always same है, तो मैंने इसको थोड़ा गलत लिख दिया. Paste. अब यहाँ पे एक important चीज ये कि these are the frequency of adverbs we will use after subject. You know this line I, and then here I always go to cinema. If we say I go to cinema always, it will not sound appropriate. I go to cinema normally. I go to cinema daily. Daily is fine. You can use daily in the end. But the rest of them, you should not use at the end. You should use after subject, like after I, after he, or after she. Getting my point? Now, I'm going to ask both of you, three questions, and I want you to answer very quickly. Then we are going to do one interesting activity that we were doing before. Okay. So, Amna, your turn first. I'm going to ask you three questions. Okay, and you have to use these things, but once you use always, you're not allowed to repeat always again. Okay, so pick all of them and then try to speak. Now, so how? First of all, I'm asking questions about
Wait a
do you.
second. Wait a
Mm-hmm.
about me. One-on-one session. There is no third person.
No, no, just about you. I'm asking question about you. I'm,
Okay.
I'm asking question about do you. Okay, do you? For
Okay.
while Adam, I'm asking question from Amna. Adam, I want you to pay attention on my question, and I want you to pay attention on her answer. Okay, because after that, I'm going to ask you these questions again. Listen carefully.
Okay.
Amna, your turn. So Amna,
Hey,
how
why don't you
often?
record? Have you started recording?
Yes, don't worry about it. It is being recorded. Okay. So Amna, how often do you go to meet with your friends?
Most of the time, I
Complete
mostly go to
sentence.
meet. I mostly go to meet with my friends.
That's good. Correct answer. Second one. How often do you cook at your home?
I normally cook
At my home.
at
That's
my
good.
at my home.
Good
Yes,
answer. Good answer. Good answer.
it was a
Try
natural,
to
so I was thinking that I should tell or not.
try to make a complete answer. Okay. The next one.
Okay.
The third question. The third question. How often do you use Facebook?
I usually use Facebook.
That's good. How often do you sing a song?
I rarely sing a song.
I
Depends on mood. Rarely sing a song. Depends on mood.
okay. The last question. The last question. How often do you write emails?
Do you? Sorry.
How often do you write emails?
I always write emails.
That's good. Now, Iram, I'm coming to you. Iram, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. While I'm asking, Amna, beta, while I'm asking questions from Iram, what you have to do is, I want you to tell me about your, I want you to think about your daily routine and use these always, sometime, normally in your daily routine sentences. Okay.
Mhm.
So, Iram, your turn. After Iram, Amna, you have to share your daily routine and use it. So, Iram, your turn. I'm asking questions from you. So, Iram, how often do you go to office?
I no, normally 1 second. I mostly go to the office.
Good, correct answer. That's good. The next question, the next question. How often do you play guitar?
I never play guitar.
That's good, that's good. Third question. How often do you fight with your friends?
I never fight with my friends. Never
Wrong.
ever.
Okay, okay, okay. Try not to
Repeat
repeat
Wrong.
the
it.
never again. Try not to repeat the never again. By the way, it is hard to believe that you
Okay,
have
okay,
never fought with your
okay,
friends, but that's okay.
okay. No, no, I can correct this. I mo mostly not mostly not fight with my friends.
No, I hardly ever
Mostly,
fight.
You can say
I
I
hardly
hardly
ever.
ever fight with my friend.
mhm.
Yeah.
Hardly ever
I
मतलब बहुत ही कम कभी कभार hardly ever
Yeah.
okay.
मतलब ना होने के
I
बराबर.
hardly ever okay. I hardly ever fight with my friends and
Perfect,
family.
perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, make it
Mhm.
simple. Now, second, third question from you.
Mhm.
How often do you go to bank?
Usually go to the bank.
Okay, how often do you drive a car?
I mostly drive the car.
Perfect. The
No, one
last
second.
question, the last question, the last question. How
Mm.
often do you talk with your boss?
I always talk to my boss
That's good.
in
Now,
phone.
that's good. That's good. Now, I'm giving you 1 minute, both of you, and I want you to use this in your daily routine and speak. For example, I always wake up early in the morning, and I sometimes use Facebook. I normally talk with my son. By the way, he's 1.5 year old, but still, I normally talk with him. I occasionally go out and eat in a restaurant. I barely listen to a song. I hardly ever
Mhm.
make videos for Snapchat and Instagram. I always make videos for YouTube and Facebook. I never go to gym. I sometimes do exercise at my home. I mostly drink tea. I normally have 8 glasses of water. I never drink coffee, by the way. I take online classes daily. I occasionally meet with my friends outside, and I hardly ever meet with my cousins.
Mhm.
Is this
Okay.
a condition to use all of them?
Now try to use all of them because since you are practicing, when it comes to practice, try to use because the thing is, if you use it, you will remember. There is one important thing I will tell you when it comes to English, when it comes to learning. Use it or lose it. Use it or lose it.
Music.
Okay, Iram. Iram, it especially it is for you. Use it or lose it. It means that if you do not use, you will forget. Getting my point?
Yes, I got it.
Perfect. So I want you to use these use this language functions and tell me about your daily routine. You have 1 minute to think, and after 1 minute, I want you to speak. लेकिन एक चीज है, आपने ऑब्जर्व करा होगा कि मैंने जब बोला तो मैंने बीच में कोई ब्रेक नहीं लिया। मैंने ये बोला आई ऑलवेज मीट विद माय फ्रेंड्स, आई समटाइम्स गो टू सिनेमा। मैंने इस तरह नहीं बोला, मैंने एक फ्लो में बोलने की कोशिश की। सही है? तो कोशिश करो, मैं नहीं बोल रहा कि लाजमी बोलो। मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ? एटलीस्ट ट्राई टू स्पीक इन वन फ्लो। The easiest thing is you can
Mhm,
speak slow, you can speak in slow speed, but you can speak in one flow. Getting my point?
mhm. Yeah, I
Okay.
getting the point. Got it.
So, so you have 1 minute to think. Iram and Amna, you have 1 minute to think, and after 1 minute, I want you to speak and use that. But here's the condition. Here's the condition. If you say you have to speak all over again. You have to speak from the beginning, because the thing is, the thing is, it is your practice, it is more important for you. Like Amna, I told you, Iram, I told you before, like while you're speaking and you keep saying the listener, he will have headache, he will leave the interest in listening to you. It's very important when it comes to English language, when it comes to speaking. It's a speaking skill that you must have. And the reason I'm telling you to do this here, because it is very simple. You're talking about your daily routine. It is a very simple expression that you can use right now. So think and try not to repeat or You can stop. You can stop, but you should not say these kind of noises. Try to avoid them. Consider it like a challenge. I'm not telling you don't do it. I'm telling you try not to do it. Okay. So I'm giving you 1 minute. Whenever you're ready, you can speak.
Okay, I'm ready. I mostly wake up early in the morning. I I I'm mostly I always no normally excuse me. I mostly take a shower after back to work.
Are you listening? Are you singing a
Uh,
song or something?
yeah, I understand. Okay, I'm mostly mostly take shower after back to the work, and I really go to the gym. Um, I um, talk to my boss daily. I always talk to my boss in phone. I um, I mostly go to the grocery store, and I always uh, I always do laundry, and I mostly go to the library for the I love to read the books and
That's good. That's
watch
good.
the,
लेकिन आमना देखो,
I
इलम बेटा, आप ना एक गलती कर रहे हो यहाँ पे। क्या गलती कर रहे हो पता है?
mhm,
आमना बता सकते हो क्या गलती कर रही है?
She's not speaking like a natural way, in a
No,
natural way.
that's good.
She's
लेकिन that's part of learning. लेकिन वो एक कॉमन गलती ये करें कि बार बार आप मोस्टली 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 बोल रहे हो। तो जब
yeah,
आप एक चीज़
mostly.
को जब आप बार बार रिपीट करोगे ना, तो आपको एक प्रॉब्लम, ये आपका हैबिट बन जाएगा। फिर आपको वही चीज़ बार बार रिपीट करनी पड़ेगी, आप बाकी चीज़ों को यूज़ नहीं कर पाओगे। तो
mhm,
कोशिश करो, ट्राई
mhm,
टू यूज़ वैरायटी ऑफ सेंटेंसेस, in your try to use varieties of vocabularies in your sentences,
mhm,
so it will make your sentence more fascinating. All right. So try not to
mhm,
repeat one word again and again. So once time you say mostly,
mhm,
then stop, no problem. Look at the second word and then make a sentence. Look at the second word, then make a sentence. That's how you will improve your speaking. That's how you will improve your English skills. Okay.
mhm. Okay,
Right.
I okay. I really go to the cinema or a theater.
Mm-hmm.
I occasionally I occasionally go to Desi store,
Mm-hmm.
right? Uh, am I correct?
You're correct.
Yeah. Uh, I um, I I sometime cook
Mm.
dessert a pizza at home.
या दैट्स गुड,
And
लेकिन सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट, मैंने अभी आपको शायद शायद अगर आप अपनी लाइफ को जरा 5 मिनट पहले रिवाइंड करो तो मैंने आपको बोला होगा, देखो सम टाइम्स होता है, सम टाइम नहीं होगा, सही है, आई सम टाइम्स,
yes,
ये कॉमन मिस्टेक है जो हम
yeah,
सब करते हैं कभी कभार, सो सम
yeah.
टाइम्स,
I some I sometime
सम
bake.
टाइम्स,
Sometimes I sometimes bake pizza or um, bake pizza or like a Chinese food. Not bake is a cook Chinese food. So um, commonly I commonly go to mostly I mostly go to the library in college time.
okay, that's good, Amna, your turn.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you about my daily routine. So, I always wake up late. I daily have a cup of milk, and mostly, sorry, I mostly watch movies. Normally, I prefer to watch videos with my family. And sorry for making that mistakes,
No problem,
because I am used to speak like that.
no problem.
Well, I usually have shalwar kameez and
Mhm.
clothes. I commonly talk to my friends. Sometimes we go for hangout, and I occasionally attend weddings and socializing. I barely have, male friends. I really, what can I say? Go for the picnics, and I hardly ever lie to my parents. That's the
Perfect,
most important
perfect,
part.
perfect, good, good.
And I never, eat healthy food.
You never eat healthy food? That's a
This
kind of
was like a, no, no, no. I
never.
was not telling the lie. I
All
was
right,
not
that's
telling
good,
the
that's good.
truth.
Okay, okay, आमना बेटा, that's good. So आज की क्लास में हमने फोकस किया बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट
How
स्ट्रक्चर को.
how to use the usually? What is the how to use the usually?
मैं आपको इन सबों के
Mm,
मैंने दोबारा से एक मरतबा समझाता हूँ, सही, और क्लास को वाइंड अप करते हैं. ऑलवेज मतलब हमेशा, ऐसा काम जो हमेशा लाइक विदाउट एनी ब्रेक आप करते रहते हो उसको बोलते हैं ऑलवेज. आई ऑलवेज वेक अप इन द मॉर्निंग, मतलब कभी भी ऐसा नहीं होता कि मैं सुबह देर से उठूँ, मैं हमेशा जल्दी उठता हूँ. आई ऑलवेज वेक अप अर्ली इन द मॉर्निंग, हमेशा, डेली, मतलब भाई रोजाना. I wake up early in the morning daily. I daily wake up at 5 o'clock. I daily wake up at 5 o'clock. मतलब मैं रोजाना 5 बजे उठता हूँ. So always और daily दोनों सेम है. तो कभी always बोलो, कभी daily बोलो. It's good. Mostly, normally, usually, commonly ये सब सेम है. सही है. Mostly, नॉर्मली, यूजली, कॉमनली, ये सब सेम है, मतलब आमतौर पे, मतलब ज्यादातर ऐसा होता है. आई मोस्टली ड्रिंक
okay.
कॉफी, मतलब मैं ज्यादातर कॉफी पीता हूँ. आई नॉर्मली ड्रिंक कॉफी, मतलब आमतौर पे मैं कॉफी पीता हूँ. आई यूजली ड्रिंक कॉफी, मतलब ज्यादातर मैं कॉफी पीता हूँ. आई कॉमनली ड्रिंक कॉफी कॉफी, मतलब आमतौर पे मैं कॉफी पीता हूँ. तो ये मोस्टली, नॉर्मली, कॉमनली, यूजली, ये सब सेम है. ठीक है. उसके बाद नीचे जो पूरी लाइन है, समटाइम्स, ओकेजनली, बेयरली, रेयरली, हार्डली एवर, ये सब एक ही बात है. कभी समटाइम्स बोल लो मतलब कभी कभार, ओकेजनली मतलब कभी कभार, बेयरली मतलब
Mhm,
बहुत ही कभी कभार, शायद ही कभी हो, शायद ही कभी ऐसा हो. रियरली मतलब वही कभी
mhm,
कभार, शायद ही कभी. हार्डली एवर मतलब शायद ही कभी मैंने ये काम किया, बहुत ही कम. सही है. बिल्कुल ना होने के बराबर, मतलब 5% या 10 या 2% या 3% आपने ये काम किया, तो आप उसको बोलोगे बेयरली, ओकेजनली, हार्डली एवर. कभी कभार क्या, मतलब 5%, 10% क्या, तो समटाइम्स. 100% आप वो काम करते हो अपनी लाइफ में, ऑलवेज, डेली. 70%, 50% आप अपनी लाइफ में वो काम करते हो, नॉर्मली, कॉमनली, यूजली. वो काम आप 0% करते हो, नेवर. ठीक है.
okay, got it. Yeah, got it.
परफेक्ट.
Yeah,
अब
this
देखो.
exercise was very difficult for me
यस,
because
अब
I
देखो.
used to speak very frequently. Yes, yes, yes.
अब देखो प्रॉब्लम पता है क्या, प्रॉब्लम ये कि
Continue.
ये सब चीजें ना, ये सब चीजें, दीज आर द वर्ड्स दैट we second language speaker we never use. You will find out, you will notice that mostly native speakers, they use it subconsciously, they use it very commonly, very easily. But when it comes to students of English language, we normally use simple sentence like I wake up in the morning. We don't say I normally wake up in the morning. You will listen that everybody says we wake up in the morning, or we go to office. They never say that we daily go to office. Yeah, we always go to office. Yeah, we normally